Hello, beautiful people. How are all of you doing on this fine, pleasant, sunny, happy Monday morning? Today, Mamawika's talent levels will increase by 2. Isn't that crazy? Today is Monday. No way, Yume Mizuki buff? Is there another buff? I guess I should record the pre-release soon, huh? You still have a special place in my heart. Hello! How do you do? Sillying indeed. Are you sillying today? Chat, did you guys see Trump pretty much openly admitting to election rigging? On live television? Unprompted? What? Yeah.
And it's pretty amazing. But he did that, and then he journeyed to Pennsylvania, where he spent like a month and a half campaigning for me in Pennsylvania. And he's a popular guy, and he was very effective. And he knows those computers better than anybody, all those computers, those vote-counting computers. And we ended up winning Pennsylvania like in a landslide, so it was pretty good. It was pretty good. So thank you to Elon. And it's pretty amazing, but he did that.
I don't even know what to say, man. America, that's your president. Jesus Christ.
Something you wish to report? Go on. You have my undivided attention.
Anyways. Chat! By the way, like 2 days ago, I watched the latest Apothecary Diaries episode. Okay? And I have good news, alright? It was much better. It wasn't an outstanding episode, but it didn't feel as awful as the first one did. Okay, so thank fucking God. Thank fucking God. It's not Jover. It's not ruined. Thank goodness. There's still hope. Yes, there's still hope. Oh, man. This one will not go well. I know that already. Because yeah. I don't know if I have enough damage to max star this. The Nivedette check? Yeah, but I don't know if my Nivedette is strong enough for this. Sure. Let's not be orange. Oh.
Silence, be sanctified.
Why is it so fast? What the fuck? I did not expect it to be that fast. What? Told you who one shots? I mean, that's not... I'm not surprised I got one shot. I'm surprised that one Nivelet charge attack is like... Ugh. I definitely dodged that, but okay. Oh, fuck you! What is that attack? There's no way I can do this in time, by the way. Like, what the fuck? I haven't even half HP'd it. I don't think I'm gonna get it to half HP before... I mean, we got it to half HP, I guess, but... yeah, there's no fucking way. Our shield breaking is too slow.
Perturbed, unscathed.
Let the mountain flames boil! Time to shine!
Let the mighty be humble.
something.
Bow your head.
Yeah, he shields back up. I don't have the damage. No shot. I just definitely don't have the damage. And I'm not even close to it. Why is your Nebula damage so low? I mean, this is just what's gonna happen if you are on Proto Ember. You plowed the Hydrotoba? Yeah, I did. I don't even know if this will be faster, because I don't know if they properly hit the right things. I don't think they do. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother, actually. I know it won't work. Yeah. Check my run if you want. $30K through the shield? Yeah, that's not happening for me, buddy. $100K. You're doing double my damage. Yeah. Food won't. Yeah. I mean, if I did double damage, I'd be able to do it. You know. That's true. Oh boy. Just do more damage. True. This one's definitely not happening. I guess I should at least get the gold, though, right? There's a C0 Proto Amber video. They are still doing more damage than me, but I guess that's kind of related. It's kind of due to food. Wait. Hey, thank you for the raid. Plus Ultra Bacon. Maybe this is doable then. Alright, maybe I'll give it more of a shot. What are you doing, man? Why are you fucking... Why are you yapping, Helka? Who the fuck asked? Okay, if I don't focus on the shield breaking as much and I focus more on just doing proper rotations, do we have a chance?
Silence. The tides beckon.
Can you stop fucking shielding up, you little shit?
Never again.
I fucked up. I thought he was gonna actually hit me through that, but I guess not. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you! You little shit! How did I not get all three of them, man? Whatever.
Silence! The tides beckon. Bow your head.
Letting great names echo. Let the world collide. Wind strike.
Silence! Be sanctified. Bow your
Wait, my Shalonen died somehow. Oh my god.
let the mighty be humble.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
How?
Settle down.
Time to shine. Let the mountains veins boil. Wind strike.
Be sanctified.
As one with wind and cloud.
Let my name echo in song. Hear the echoes of the valley.
Silence! I see the temperate waters of eons past.
One hit away from breaking the shield in the middle of our of trying to pick up the balls, and we die. Man. This is beyond ass. Yeah, it's fucking awful. How are they breaking it so fast? I guess they're not. But they're doing... I don't know, dude.
Time to shine.
Fallen leaves, adorn.
Bow your head. The tides beckon. Settle
you. That's so cringe.
Bow your head. Be sanctified.
Yeah. Like this. Maybe with food we have like just barely enough damage. Maybe. But I can't use the crit food. Because I have too much crit rate in my artifacts. HP food? I don't even know if I have HP food. I'm gonna be honest with you. Still 20% crit damage? Yeah, but that's not enough. 100%. Like, if what I do is a Hydro Potion and crit food, I do not have enough. I can tell you that right now. Oh wait, you can use crit food and the other one. I forgot. Shit, never mind. I forgot. You can have HP food and crit food at the same time. I entirely forgot. Okay, in that case... all I want is crit damage and HP percent. Use this. This. Yeah. Okay. Then what HP food can I use? Farina's specialty? You think I have that? Is this? Wait, where's the HP boosting? Oh, there it is. I only have one. Jesus Christ. I literally only own one. Which means I have 5 minutes to get it done. If I die once, it's GG. Do I not have anything else? Is it literally my only HP boosting food? Okay, how do you make it, dude? How do I... Recipe from NPC in Fontaine. Is there a quest for it? Or can I just buy it? No? Okay. Where is it? Is it from here? Actually, maybe I already have it. Like, that's very possible. Near Café Réputation. I don't know where that is. Yeah, maybe I already have it. Let's check. I have this at least, a worst case scenario. Where is it, chat? Right there. Thanks. Oh, you buy from him? Really? Wow, that's crazy, dude. I'm pretty sure I need to buy coffee beans too, so I might as well. Which one is it? Oh, I didn't fucking learn it. Sorry. Need to buy almonds? Let's go cook. Let's go cook at Shangling Mao's restaurant. True and real. Mm. That even when Shelling isn't on the team, she's carrying us. Agreed? Agreed. Oh shit, I need more flour as well. Right. Can I buy flour from Chef Mao? You guys think? Yeah. Nice. Oh, only 10. Never mind, that's not enough. I can't buy flour from here? I have to buy wheat?
Bring it.
I might as well use these things because they're completely worthless. Yeah, whatever. Alright. May make a special dish, you bet. Amazing gameplay. Riveting. Have we not gotten a single proc yet, by the way? I guess it's not the end of the world if we don't get the signature version. Never mind, we take those. Holy! What the fuck? I don't have a lot of cheese. What other food is crit food? This is crit food, and I have a lot of it. Is there a signature recipe out of this? No. This? Yes. Glabrous beans. Beans. Why is beans funny? Oh, sorry. let's go. Let's go buy some beans. Where's the general goods store in Natlan? Is there even a general goods store? It also said restaurants in Sumeru, right? So it's probably in here. Maybe it's not. There's Lombard. Yeah. Your beans. Also need onion and tomato. I can buy that in Leah. Which I need to go back to anyways, so Shangling Lao can help me with my cooking. Yep, beans. Anyways, I just spent like 20 resins worth of more of getting cooking ingredients. Uh-oh. Ooh. Huh. Is the Adeptus or Deluxe Signature Dish better? I mean, on HP scalers, definitely Deluxe Signature Dish, but... Because the attack isn't doing anything, and it's giving more crit rate and crit damage. No, I'm definitely not using that one, Jesus. Anyways, chat, if you're a crab hater, raise your hand. Uh... What? Did I not use it? Oh no, it just took a second to register. Oh, never mind, it's because there's no cooldown on it. I guess, yeah, this doesn't really matter that much, it's only 5% HP, but I'll still use it. And... where's the crit food?
Wind strike.
Let the mighty be humble.
Clouds high. The birds.
Silence.
That was not it. Very nice. Easy clap. Chat, honestly, I had actually forgotten that that food is just so much more broken on Neuvillette than on every other carry. Lava under boss heals him, does it? Like if you stand on it? Huh. Oh well. It didn't matter. Anyways, let's put my Neuvillette back on the build he's supposed to be on. Maybe defense percent foods are good for Ito, but they're not. Like, that's the thing. When you're playing Ito teams, Ito's best teams have about as much HP scaling damage as defense scaling damage. So your HP food is half as effective because it's only affecting half your damage. Sorry, your defense food is half as effective. And then on top of that, Ito's not a defense scaler. He's an attack scaling defense converter, which makes defense worse than attack on attack carries. It'll still be better than attack scalers because he has access to that defensive food, but it won't be as good as Neuvillette. I want to try to get my last 2 copies of Chevaliers from the next banner, but I don't know which one to pull on. I like both characters the same and have some good supports for either one. Also, I already have a C2 Raiden and a C0 Mawika. Personally, I'd lean more towards using, or towards getting Arlecchino over CLORINDE, if you already have C2 Raiden and Mawika. But please put drops on the title. No, I'm good. But going on a banner for a specific 4-star is always pretty risky. Like, you might end up going fucking... You might end up getting C1 or Arlecchino before you get your 2 copies of Chivalrous. So you should make sure that you're aware of that. Are you trying to get any Chivalrous or London copies from the banner? No. It pisses me the fuck off, but no. I can't, dude. Like, I wouldn't hate the idea of getting C1 CLORINDE. If I wasn't fucking below 50k primos, if I was still at the 100k primos I had at the start of Natlan, I might consider it. But should have done the events, true. 50k already, yeah. And that's with, like, slightly above average RNG. I wouldn't say it was, like, lucky. But it also wasn't unlucky. I got, like, about average. Get Risley next and then save up Kluge. No. Want to save the clips of the Zajef doing the platinum runs? I don't know. You can probably find them in the VODs. I did it. I did every one of them on the first day it was released. So the VOD from today, 2 days ago, 4 days ago, and 6 days ago will have them. And I did them towards the start of the stream for all of them. So if you'd like go in the VOD, you know what? Let's actually do that. Let's VOD review my clear. Fuck it. By the way, chat. Okay, I want to take a second to appreciate the fact that my shortest stream in the past, like, okay, this doesn't count, obviously. That's the day my fucking Ethernet cable gave out, right? I think so. Wait, I kind of want to. I need to look at chat for this. Oh yeah, I guess it doesn't show chat after the stream crashes, huh? Anyways. My shortest stream in the past, like, month was like 3 hours. I guess 2 hours. No, that's last month. Yeah, it was like 3 hours. I've managed to, like, get back into the habit of not ending stream after an hour and a half because I have nothing else to do. Are you proud of me, chat? In the past week, pretty much every stream has hovered around 5 hours. Feels good, man. Anyways, 2 days, 4 days, 6 days, and today. Okay. Alright, so this was... We're gonna hide old Zajef. This was my successful run for the Tulpa. So first off, right, I don't think I would have been able to do this without Nahida. Same shirt. It's literally a different shirt. It's literally not even close to the same color. What are you talking about? Why Nahida? You'll see. But I don't think I would have been able to do this without Nahida. Nahida is on a normal build, but on TTDS. But yeah, so here, I want to get my first rotation out of the way very quickly. Because what you're going to notice is once we get to like 45-ish seconds, is when he does the attack where he shields up. It's a little bit more than 40. I don't remember exactly the time, but anyways. He does an attack where he shields up, and when he does that attack, he resets your cooldowns. Which means that, ideally, you want to use your Channeling Burst right before he gets that shield and resets your cooldowns. And because of that, if you want to use, like, do full rotations, you need to get your first Channeling Burst out a little bit earlier. That's why I'm skipping... like, Nahida E, I'm skipping a few things, right? I'm getting this out of the way. But yeah. We just vibe for a little bit. After that, we swap to Nahida, we hold E, we spin around, and then we just keep attacking. This is the reason why we use Nahida. Nahida's E applies 1U of Dendro, and her, like, mark, when it procs, applies 1.5U of Dendro. Because Dendro on Hydro is a forward side reaction, that's going to remove 5U of Hydro, which is just enough to break the 4-point-U shields that the mini Tulpas have. This is why we're using Nahida, because all we need to do is hit them with your E and trigger one reaction on Tulpa, and that kills all 3 of them instantly. Right? They're already gone. But yeah, here, I have my Nahida on a fully M build with TTDS. She's not going to get her burst back, so don't even bother swapping back to her. If I were playing well here, I'd swap to Nahida before Arlecchino. I guess no. Yeah. I swap to Nahida here, and I proc my TTDS, so I can go back to Arlecchino with the TTDS. And as you can see, right? Wait, is this the wrong run? It is the wrong run. Fuck. My bad. But yeah, so as you can see, we go back to Xiangling, and we stay on her. We need to use our burst as soon as possible because just like this, as you can see, at 49 seconds, he refreshes your cooldowns. So we absolutely need to use our Xiangling burst right before he does that, because that lets us do a double Pyronado. We're also taking advantage of the cooldown reset for Arlecchino Bond of Life. As you can see, we apply our mark, and we do our setup, you know, we vibe, we do the double Pyronado. And then when we swap back to Arlecchino, we get our mark, and then we immediately E again, or I guess we don't immediately E again, but we E again soon. And instead of letting the mark cook, we immediately proc it, because we already have a good amount of marks, so the amount that we get back pretty much fills us up anyways. And with that, just barely able to kill the shield in time. And, well, honestly, the Tulpa is probably like the DPS check on the shield is pretty much the only difficult part, and like not dying, I guess, is pretty much the only difficult part of the Tulpa. You're not actually that tight on time outside of that. That's why I died, but it was still fine. Actually, you're gonna be able to see, I actually even died on Arlecchino at the end here. But it was fine. The biggest issue with this boss was, one, the mini Tulpas are fucking cringe if you don't have Nahida. Unironically, I would not have gotten plat without Nahida. I can tell you that for sure. And two, some of his attacks just hit you if you're in dash iframe. I'm not talking about the ultimate that, like, is supposed to do that. I'm talking about his normal attacks. I don't know exactly what the fuck is wrong with them, but yeah, no. Hey, like, there's some fucking bullshit involved. Why is Nahida good against the half Tulpas? I already explained, but it's because her E initial hit plus one mark proc is enough to kill the mini tulpas. So you can kill them faster than anyone else. Anyways. Yeah, that was before I started using food. No, did I do this one without food? No, I don't think I did. Yeah. I looked up the food I should use, and then I did it. I think I got it first try with food, but I'm not sure. Oh yeah, I also did the smart thing here. If you want to, like, save on the amount of food you're using on this boss, you don't have to use your food until it's down. Alright, opening your food menu pauses the timer, so... But yeah, this boss, I don't think I would have been able to do without Zhongli, right? The Tulpa, I don't think I would have been able to do without Nahida. This boss, I don't think I would have been able to do without Zhongli. The thing that you want to make sure that you do here is you want to make sure that you don't hit his shield too much at the start. Right? This boss has way too much HP for me to be able to kill it in one rotation with any of my teams. But there are teams with which I can kill it in 2 rotations. But what that means is I need to... Or that means I need to get him down very quickly on the second rotation. And because once his shield becomes low HP, he starts regenerating it, you need to have a way to, as soon as you get him to low HP, get all of the rest out of the way in one go. Which is what Zhongli is really good at, and why Zhongli is... and why I wouldn't have been able to do this without Zhongli. You can also do it with Navia, though, if you have Navia. But yeah. So, here, at the start, you get him to... You can get him to, like, downwards of, like, 40% shield. I didn't, because, I mean, it doesn't really matter. But, like, about 50%. Then you go and break the things. Then, obviously, I got my food here. But, because you want this situation to happen. You want him to be low HP on his shield. Because if you break him... If you break him by destroying this... Right? The down would start now. And because he doesn't stay down for very long, he would get back up in the middle of your rotation. Right? So here my Maoika E and my Zhongli hold E get to happen before his down timer starts instead of after. And with that, as you can see... we still only just barely. And here we kind of fucked up a little. We didn't get the buff on the... We didn't get the burst buff on the last hit. But still, we just barely get our full charge attack combo before he shields back up. And for those of you that are wondering what I fucked up here for my burst to expire, I used Malika burst too early. this combo relies on you waiting a little bit at the start of your Malika uptime. But you can also just wait before you use the burst, and that helps you make sure that your burst buff lasts long enough up until your last charge attack. Anyways. But as you can see, right, we did a lot more than half of his HP, but that's not actually a lot more than half of his HP. This is actually just barely enough damage. Because breaking the three thingies around him takes 12.5% of his HP away. And you can't do it twice in 90 seconds. Technically, it is possible to do it twice in 90 seconds. But you'll break them for the second time pretty much at 90 seconds, so you won't have time for a second rotation. But yeah, as you can see here, we're just trying to get the shield down as fast as possible. And we try to hold or gently hold E, right? Up until he's right about to start regenerating. And then you do the same thing. And we did it. Very cool. I know this one took us a fucking while because I wanted to do it without food because I could tell it was possible. Wait. Yeah. Alright. Now for the first boss. Frame perfect clear user. Okay, this one is a little weird, okay? So, if you look at, like, his attack patterns, you'll notice that he takes about, I mean, actually, let's take a look exactly instead of about. Yeah. He does the first, like, pillar attack thing. Right? He spawns the pillars at 36 seconds. And then, after he gets back up, it'll take him about another 30 seconds to spawn them again. Right, you can see that his... Let's look at the damage we're doing. We're doing 84k on a non-melt, 270k on a melt. Yeah, so his resistances are back up here at around 57. Oh wait, never mind. That was the wrong one. Okay. So here we break the pillars. So the pillars spawn at 35, 36-ish. We break them at 39. We get... Alright. He gets his resistances back up at around 55. So about 15 seconds after you break the pillars, he gets his resistances back up. And then... So he got his resistances back up at 55. The next pillars will spawn at 86. So a little bit over 30 seconds later. So basically, right? You have 36 seconds at the start that are immutable. Then 15 seconds of him getting back up. And then another 31 to 32 seconds before he spawns the pillars again. Which means you have a total of 7 seconds of wiggle room to break the pillars twice. In other words, you pretty much have to already be close to the pillars when they spawn. And immediately go to the next one. I think it's doable with Sheloden. If you do a dash jump right as the pillar's about to spawn into the wall. But I'm not 100% sure. Anyways, that's if you need 2 downs to kill it, because downing it deals a good amount of damage as a percentage of its HP. You might not need that though. If you don't, then I mean it is what it is, you know? But yeah, the main things to keep in mind is he starts getting increased resistances at around 20-something seconds. I think it's at like 20, 28, 26, 20, yeah, at around 28, right? As you can see, our burst's only doing 50k. That's because he just barely had time to get his increased resistances. Yeah, also, as you can see, look at his HP. Right? He takes a pretty big chunk of damage when you down him. By the way, the fact that we actually got it with like a normal attack hit or something, like kind of bugged in, or an E, I'm not sure exactly what we even fucking killed him with. Like with that, the fact that that's how we killed him is so funny. Anyways. And finally, This one's relatively straightforward. Just, you kind of need to ignore the shield mechanic. You will not, pretty much no matter what, you will not be able to break the shield twice. So focus on doing as much damage as possible despite the shield. And then once the shield breaks, keep doing that. One thing is, after your first Nebula charge attack, after your setup, do a Kazuha burst. Because that's going to apply all the Hydro you need to these pillars, and you won't have to focus them. And breaking the pillars is very important. Okay, I had not noticed that it heals when you do that. Omega lol. My bad. If I have no Fareda, it's unwinnable, right? I don't know. Maybe you can still do it. Like, my Nevinet build isn't the best. And I still got it first try when I used food. Since Kazuha isn't swirling Hydro, what is he doing in that party? What is making you think that Kazuha isn't swirling Hydro? But what is this? Clearly a Geoswirl? Noted. Does Sucrose work here? I don't have Kazuha. She should, yeah. Make sure you keep your Sucrose burst for when he spawns the pillars. It'll be worse because it's harder to get Sucrose to get a self-Pyro Infusion. And the self-Pyro Infusion, or Absorption, I guess, helps you get one more stock on Nevidet. But non-Nevidet havers have an alternative besides crying. I think Kokomi Solo Hydro should be, or Kokomi Mono Hydro should be fine. But I'm not sure. But like, I can tell you right now, this I would have never gotten without Mawika. This I would have never gotten without Zhongli. This I would have never gotten without Nahida. And this I would have never gotten without Nevidet. I probably wouldn't have gotten if I didn't have both Nevidet and Farina. It is, yeah, this event is kind of an Archon check, isn't it? Huh. Rather than Venti crying in a corner, true. Also, that's only for play. Yeah, obviously. Obviously, we're only talking about plat. It's trivially easy to get, like, just max rewards. Which is why I like events like these. Tulpa bugs slash whatever the fuck was going on with that bullshit aside, I've actually really enjoyed this event.
Teamwork is strength. Fulfill our pact. Suffer the pyroclastic surge.
Reminder to do the weekly boss, you're right. You're right. Can you make a video about it? I don't know. Maybe. I just realized doing the weekly boss means I have to go fucking fight that annoying ass boss, huh? Oh, man. 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 Where is it again? Doesn't Maui go one rotated? No. Not my Mawika. Bro, I'm lucky if any of my attacks fucking hit him.
Everybody stand. Show no mercy. You two. Cut. Wrath from the sky. Incinerate. Bring it. Let's light it up. Going in. Suffer the wrath of light of the blazing sun.
I guess we did two rotated though. Just barely. Our damage felt omega low though. Does it have high power resistance? Or did I fuck something up? Oh well. You guys think we're gonna get 3? I don't. And we got both of the ones that aren't from Awika again. Yep. Yep. -2 solvents, I guess. That's fine. Not that bad. Wait. Okay. Yeah, troll them more. You do need to get procs twice for it to matter. You're also gonna max the E, yes sir. Why'd you level the normals? Because the church act looks cool. You crowning the skill? Yes, sir. I'm installed? Nope. We haven't installed yet. Have you been able to plat the event? Yes. I've just barely been able to plat all of the... all the event things. Okay. What? Where's my ER?
Teamwork is fulfill our task.
Whatever. I'll just do this.
Full throttle. Adventure time.
For the Geoballs, you think you would have gotten it with John Lee, but with no Mawika? I'm not sure.
Light up the blazing sun.
Honestly. It's possible that I wouldn't have. Is Arlecchino a good pull if Sherling is my only Pyro ATM? Like, only Pyro unit? Like, you don't have Bennett? Fine. But, I mean, I don't know. Depends on what else you have.
I'm going in. Get to work. Suffer the wrath from the sky.
I don't think that's worth locking. A 3-liner with only one useful stat. It could be an upgrade, but it's so unlikely that I'm not going to lock it.
Light it up. Everybody stand. Show no mercy. Laline. Eat my pyroclastic surge. Rise. I'm going in. Get to work.
Annoying.
You two. Tight light of the blazing sun.
Game in range. What artifacts do you use your Sanctifying Elixir on? So far I've made an EM Obsidian Sands and it was awful, so I was angry. Why couldn't this be EM, dude? Oh. Fine.
Light it up. Everybody stand. Show no mercy. Laline. Eat wrath from the sky.
Butterfur was right? Wait, what's this all about? That's the Hyperbloom is not really low investment guy, right? What's this stake all about? Yeah. Damn. I should at least do this. Would this ever be worth leveling? I mean, I guess it... No, I guess not. I mean, it could be good on a future defense scaler, so maybe a locket for now. This isn't good enough. This isn't good enough. No. This. None of these are good. I think you need to understand that artifact quality isn't something that, like... Okay. How good an artifact is for an account isn't something that you can judge without knowing what the current artifact quality is. None of these are good compared to actual good artifacts. However, my obsidian artifacts are fucking awful. Like, I have relatively average, maybe even above average, sands, goblets, and circlets for obsidian. But my flowers and feathers are both significantly below average. So my standards are a lot lower. Like, I have as many useful subs on my sands and my circlet as I do on my flowers and feathers, which isn't normal. That means I either got incredibly lucky on the things that weren't flowers and feathers, or incredibly unlucky on flowers and feathers. And with the amount I've farmed this domain, it's on the unlucky side. Anyways, I'll keep that. If this was crit damage, I'd level it, but I'm already pretty much capped on Moika, so I can't. Also a result of how many obsidian sets you need. No, because I have multiple good sands and circlets, but not a single good flower or feather. I'll keep this. This is not being kept. I guess I could keep this. Definitely not keeping this. That's actually not even good enough. It's fucking wild, dude. That is good enough, though. What? Okay. My Canadian circlet has 100 EM. The dude doesn't even trigger burning. I guess that means you need to get Mawika, huh? Lol W. Go goblet pause? I died. No. Because here's the thing, right? My off-piece goblet is a 9-roller. If I get a crit EM goblet, and it doesn't roll attack on the last slot, and it rolls even just one time into that last slot, it is going to be a downgrade to go on-piece goblet, even with my best possible flower or feather. Like, a 7-roll goblet would be a side grade. A 6-roll would be a downgrade. Why is it Nymphs? Abyss strongbox thingy. Like a Abyss box. Really, you have a goated flower or feather? I don't. Like, that's the thing. I don't have a single 9-roller flower or feather. But I have 2 9-roller pyro goblets.
Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light. And humans
Like, my account is kind of cooked, dude. Is it the one I'm telling? No, it's on Arlecchino. I have a decent onset emblem goblet. Has a bunch of VR, so that's what's on my Shiling. Yeah, we can do one last one. How many gifted for you to craft a feather in a sense? I don't think you can even craft a feather in a sense. You can only craft 1 artifact per artifact set per patch, so I'd have to choose one of the 2. Feather or ascend.
Teamwork is strength. Get to work. Suffer the wrath of pyroclastic surge. Off we go.
Begging. How many gifted, though? For me to do one of them? I'd do it for 50 gifted. I'd craft a feather for 50 gifted. And here I thought you weren't bottable. I mean, I'm kind of not bottable, but like, I don't think I'll craft anything this batch if I don't do this. So, like, I wouldn't mind it that much. 50 gifted for -1 elixir, pretty much, yeah. Like that's worth it to me. 50 gifted is 50 gifted, yeah. The best 2 crit flowers on my account are Cinder City. Bro, that's actually such a fucking mood. That is actually a 9-roller. I was wrong. Sorry, I do have a 9-roller. It's like an incredibly low roll 9-roller, but this is a 9-roller. Alright, this is 2.9 average CV on the crit rate. Average roll is 3.3. This is... what? 6.6? I guess that is average. This is 16.5, which is below average. Average is like 19. This is 4.3. No. 4.6, 4.7. Average is 5.1-ish? 5? I think it's 5. Yeah, it's 5. Plus, out of the things to roll multiple times into, attack percent is likely the worst. And attack percent is the only thing that has 3 rolls into it. So, like, this is, like, pretty much as bad as a 9 roller gets. It is a 9 roller nonetheless, though. And then this is... Is that a 9 roller? Yeah, it is. This is also a 9 roller. But it's not a 9 roller for Mauiga, because the ER is useless on her. But this is an amazing Citlali piece. This is like such a good Citlali piece. It's actually insane. And then the fucking amount of double crit plus zeros I have just pisses me off, dude. Pisses me the fuck off. Anyways. And then there's these, right? I've got this fucking abomination. Yeah. I guess my feathers aren't as good. They're still good, but they're not as good. I mean, fuck, dude. Think of the prime QQ123QX. I crafted an Obsidian EM sense from how we kind of rolled 25 ER. That's funny. That is really funny. Thank you for the 23 months of Prime, Australis. My goat. Oh, because now Nugget, if you want to check. I wonder where I drank. If I were to guess, I'd say probably top 3.5%. $9.3? Oh god! Oh, okay, I mean this is... Wait, what? Top 13% for this? Oh boy, my mowing is ass, dude. What the fuck? Thank you for the 2 gifted, Harry. Wait, why is it so bad? It can't be that bad, can it? What combo are they looking at? Jesus Christ, dude. Check number 1. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I mean, fucking hell, dude. My God.
Instead of confining themselves to the heavens, God should broaden their horizons in the world below. Exploration and trials. Adventuring
Wait.
is right up my alley.
What? Oh, right. Right. Yeah, okay. My crit ratio is tailored for Serpent Spine, so it'll be okay. Okay. That's okay. That's still 250 EM on attack sense. I know, dude. I know. I'm not even top 10%. That's sad, man. That's actually so sad. Are you 9%? I'm 9% on fucking Farina C2 vape combo, which is fake as fuck. So, not really. And I wonder what my ranking on the Overload combo is. Real low, okay. I'm top 50% for milled flowers in Lolly. Ain't no way, dude. Oh, that's so sad. Oh, that's so sad, dude. That's tragic. I mean, yeah, it is what it is, I guess. Can you switch pieces to fix crit? And what, pray tell, do you expect me to switch to? This? 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 Maybe one more obsidian run? Yeah. I meant specifically for mailed flower. Yeah, but the point I'm making is I don't own artifacts that would fix my crit ratio for mailed flower. Sure, if I could just magically have artifacts that give me 30% crit rate, that would be nice. But I don't have them. Fuck you.
Everybody stand! Fulfill our pact! Seek Laline, eat breath from the sky!
Wow! I lied.
I'm going in! Ow, ow, ow! Show no mercy! Fulfill our pact! You kick light of the blazing sun! Adventure time!
Has a new banner dropped? Yeah, wait, why would it have dropped? I don't know.
Burning flames! Let's light it up! Everybody, show no mercy! Seek Laline, eat breath from the sky!
Oops. Insane! Oh. I got a Challenger series done without even trying to. That's funny. Have I ever seen the Papilla replicate the Primo Bishop? I don't know. I don't think so. Get a new name card? What is it? It's a pretty cool name card, but I will stick to Dea's name card until the day I die. Ugh. Should I level a crit rate circlet? I guess I already have one like kind of leveled, but it's not really good enough. This rolls crit. Just so I can use mailed flower without it feeling like ass. Yeah. Crit. Wow. How was ass? Alright. Should be at around the same amount of crit rate, right? A little bit less, but that's fine. But now we probably have too much EM. But think our burst initial hit will do a little bit more damage. I don't know, dude. I actually don't know. I'm kind of curious. What rotation do I want to do with this? I guess...
Going in. Suffer the wrath of Eastleaf. Light of the blazing sun.
Something like this? Yeah.
Incinerate.
Yeah. Yo. This way I don't have to wait for the... I don't have to wait for the fucking annoying ass bullshit. Where are you? Where is Sita Lolly? Free from spine stacking? Yes, sir. But the rotation for this is a little bit more annoying, so I don't know if I really want to do it.
We go. Everybody stand. Bring it. Fulfill our pact. You two. Wrath from the sky. Incinerate. Incinerate. I'm going in. East Laline. East Papa. Get him.
Rise with the sun! Pyroclastic surge!
Oh, I did it too early.
Incinerate. Bring it. Teamwork is tricky. You two. Time to end them.
Burn it down! Light of the blazing sun!
The rotation a little too fast. I'll be right back, chat.
I have to stifle a smile every time I remember the look on my retainers' faces when I informed them of my plans today. Panic-stricken, but unable to muster the courage to say anything in opposition. Yes, this was a fine idea. Everything's in place and they've taken the bait. Yes. Now to start reeling them in.
Hello! I'm back, chat. Guards, do your job. Why not use my E at the start of the rotation? Because if you do, your Meldflower buff expires by the time you use your burst. And your burst is so much damage that losing the Meldflower buff is a pretty big deal. So... yeah.
Pyroclastic surge! Incinerate!
Should we just try to see big number? This will be bigger number. Or 60% crit. I want sucrose if I just want big number. Do I go wits as sucrose? No, I'm not. I don't hate myself that much. Well, that might be a little too far.
You asked for it. Final get them. Midnight.
Overruled.
No rest.
By royal.
Laid bare.
All right. So for this, what exactly do I want to do? I guess.
Everybody stand. Animal test 6308. Absorption test. Animal.
Breath from the sky.
This for the start. I didn't crit on any of them. That's funny.
Adventure time. Off we go.
Burn it down.
Being mean. Let's light it up. Huh? Let's light it up. Go ahead. Absorption test. You two. Time to
Rise with the sun. Pyroclastic surge.
I didn't crit. 500k non-crit. Okay, we just try again. We just try again.
overrule. Justice will prevail. Stop right there.
Hello.
Midnight vent.
Oh, my tornado fucking swapped around.
Transfix.
Drop your weapons. Nice and spicy. Eat this. Hands right. By royal.
That's a bit annoying.
Get them. Stop right there. Shadow.
know what?
Rise with the sun.
Off we go.
Out of that.
Adventure time. Let's light it up. Everybody stand. Animal test 60. Show no mercy. Lolling.
Light it up. Rest.
Come on, crit! 600k no crit. Come on, dude. Like, you really gotta do this shit to me?
Justice will prevail. Nice fight.
Like, sure, I don't have 100%, but it's still above 50.
Midnight Phantasm.
Transfixed.
I summon. Eat this.
Overrule.
Hands where I can see 'em. Final. Nice and shadow.
Why E then ult? Why not directly ult for the mailed flower?
Pyroclastic surge. Light it up.
Being mean.
Try and stop me. Rise with the sun.
Let's light it up. Adventure time.
Alright, chat. I believe.
Off we go. Let's light it up.
I believe. I believe. We're gonna crit this time.
I'm going in. Animal test 63. Get to work. Suffer the wrath.
Light of the blazing sun.
1.8 mil. Nice. Finally crit. And that's a new Purveyor of Punishment record. Is he on a crit fish build? I have 60% crit, which I guess is kind of a crit fish build at this point, sure. Do Witsith? No. I don't hate myself that much. Let's calm down. On Scara boss? No, I can't be bothered. Hey, thank you for the 5 gifted, Airy. Hog. Is this your highest so far? Yes, it is. Gonna go full crit fish, ditch Obsidian? Yeah, obviously. But I don't. I don't want to do that. With R1, how much will the damage be? Will the damage be better with R1 than on Mailed Flower? Probably. I probably would have reached 2 mil. Are you sure your Mawika's build? My Mawika is top 13%. On assuming Serpent's fine. If I had Sig, she'd be top 35%. Oh man. Relatable streamer. Anyways, yeah, it's a little, yeah. Lanion trailer? Yeah, we can take a look at that later, maybe. Ugh. Wait, what's that all about? Oh. I did spend a bunch of aura. Alright, anyways, chat, it's time for the moment you've all been waiting for, the best part of the stream. The goat stare. Pound. Zilch. Squid. Easy clap. Button whose icon is a triangle above a rectangle. Eject. Only primate species that can have blue eyes aside from humans? No clue. I don't know what of course is in Spanish. Star-studded groups. Classic fixture outside of barbershop. Famous, whatever landmark familiarly. What jiggles after it's set? What the fuck? One might end with best. Curse? Wait, this mini's hard. What the fuck? Is this lemur? Are lemurs primates? I can't think of another 5-letter animal that has a U as the fourth letter. So it might be lemur. Jello, perhaps? Email? Because, like, best is like like, best regards, like, whatever. Something you write at the end of a letter. But I guess you can do it on emails as well. Okay. Let's try to think of potential etymology of Spanish words through Latin roots. Let me think in French for a second. Of course. Sûrement. Sûrement. It's probably Clar something. Classic fixture outside a barbershop. What the fuck? What in the heck, dude? Star-studded group. What the fuck is this supposed to be all about? Trot? Perhaps? A-list? Is it pole? Are there poles outside barbershops? Is that a thing? El Cap? That sounds like a thing. What the why? When? How? What does it look like? Barber pole. What? That's supposed to mean it's a barber shop? Why? The fuck does this have to do with haircuts? What do you think it meant? I didn't think it meant anything. I thought it was just something that people use for decoration. It's a boomer knowledge thing? Dude, that's fucking crazy. Sorry I'm not old. I'm sorry I was born in this millennia. Okay? I'm sorry I wasn't born before 2000. Okay? Sorry. Sorry. Sorry! Blank from blank. Blank is the blank and blank. Ooh, these are long-ass fucking words. What the hell? Is that has to be Sumeru. I can move down. That has to be a Sumeru character. These words are too long to be from anywhere else. General Mahamatra? No. This is also 5 letters, not 4. Nilo? I could see Nilo, but I'm not convinced. Lila? I'm more... I'd sooner guess Lila, yeah. I think it might be Lila. Let's give it a shot. It's not. Okay. It is not even a Sumeru character. Fuck. Not a Fontaine character. It is a Mondstadt character. Mondstadt character with 5 letters. Is it Diluc? Let's take a look at whether it's a he or she. I actually can't tell, bro. Whatever. Let's try Diluc. Not Diluc. Let's try Diona. Who else from Mondstadt is 5 letters? I guess Kaya. But yeah. Who else? Toma, perhaps? It's Toma. Damn. I should have guessed that from the fact that it was from Mondstadt. Because you wouldn't word it as from Mondstadt unless it was someone who had moved out of Mondstadt. Anyways. Not a particularly good performance. Kaya. Not a balls day. Nahida. Mwalani. Why did I guess a Catalyst character? Am I an idiot? The fuck is wrong with me? It's a Fontaine character. It's not Clorinde. A relatively recent Fontaine character, because it has to be later half of Fontaine, because it's the whale. Is Navia the whale? He might be. Release the same patch as Navia. Was that when Chevreuse came out? I think so. I'm not confident, but I'm pretty sure it's a good guess. We fucked up our guess with Milani. We should have ruled out one more weapon type. So this might be wrong. Thank God. Thank God. Alright. I will always seek to protect the things that are most important, no matter what it takes, even when it looks futile. This is someone who's way too serious. I don't know that VA. Nice. Easy clap. Easy clap. I was wrong. Is that Mika? That's Mika, dude. That's crazy. What the fuck is that? Is that soup? Okay, unironically, what in the fuck is that emoji supposed to be? I have no clue. I'm just gonna... Okay. Stonks? What? Dory? What is this? Why is it for Dory? It's a lamp? It doesn't look like a lamp. What? It looks like a soup. It looks like a fucking Charmander soup. Like, what? Whatever, man. It's called a dia, I see. It still looks like a soup. Destruction released before ball. Let's try Clara. 1.0 destruction from either Herta Space Station or Lofu. The shadows of future possibilities and the direction of one's path should normally be readily apparent. I can't detect any traces of these on you. Strange. Is that Black Swan? No. Is that Fu Swan? Yeah. I don't know, man. Fucking guess shit at random till we get the name. Actually, it kind of gives me the vibe of the 13 thingies, whatever. Anya? Possession, ethereal metaflow. Oh, it was actually Ho-Ho? No shot, dude. That's wild. I was just trying to get the ultimate icon. Easy clap. Easy fucking clap, dude. Is it Bende? Not Bende. Ellen. Not Ellen. Let's give... I know it's not Piper. Let's try a stun. It could be Nicole, maybe. No. Ah. Is it Ambi? It's gotta be Ambi, right? Yeah. Yeah! Alright, easy stall. This stall was not easy, though, actually. The mini fucked me up today, dude. That was not, like, that was a slow-ass mini. Inefficient and bad. Anyways. Let's do an Abyss clear. Did you do this one? No, I didn't. I guess we can give it a shot. Ben, Eye Patch, Damage Reduction, Chill Water Bomblets. What the fuck? The fuck does that? What? Blade, Source Water Droplets, Parry, Kea, Tap Skill, Stare, Primus Breacher, Ship, Talents, Eye of the Storm, Child, and Talking Stick. I mean, I feel like we gotta get a Ben, Blade, Kea for the first guesses. But what would the last one be? Stare? Yeah. Okay. I didn't see the stare. I wasn't staring hard enough. Source water droplets. Balls. Eye of the Storm ball. Premise Breacher ball. Chill water. I don't know what a chill water bomblet is, but maybe it's a ball. Easy clap. Easy clap. It's alloys? I see. Wow, that's crazy. Talking stick? Things that start with T. I don't fucking know. Oh. It was that. Wait. Huh. Huh. Beto has an eye patch? Huh, she does. Big ass fan. Listen, okay? She's a balls copycat. What do you want me to say? Okay, I don't pay attention to copycats. Sorry. The only real eye patch wearer in my heart is balls. Okay, sorry. 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 He's a pirate dumbass? Yeah, and why would pirates need to wear eye patches, huh? Hmm? To intimidate their opponents? Ah! I'm so scared! Your field of vision is reduced and your depth perception is weak! Ah! Don't hurt me! What do you mean?! What do you mean?! Anyways. Okay, chat, let's do an abyss run. What should we play? What'll be fun to play? You know what, actually? I haven't played Hyperbloom this abyss yet. Can't believe that. Crazy. Shame on me. Shame on me. Fun to play Hyperloom? Hyperloom is fun to play, sorry. Just because the facts make you angry doesn't mean they're not true. I'm getting burgeoned, chat. My damage!
Busted.
And he's about to help me out a little by moving.
Let me leave you a breath. Here comes the catch. Quieter now.
Oh, never mind. He moved back. He just...
Gotcha. Shine down.
It is actually kind of crazy how bad of a matchup this is, though.
Rain cut. Game's up. Fun's over. Illusion shut.
High dendro resistance enemy. Fuck you. That prevents you from getting hyper blooms by making the ground burgeon.
Everybody stand. Fulfill our pact. You two. Pyroclastic surge. A dash of color is the spirit of life. Incinerate. Burn it down. Let's light it up. Light it up. I'm going in. Bring it. Show no mercy. Suffer the light of the blazing sun.
Did I forget to change my build back or something? I'm supposed to be on 96% crit rate now. Was that 1.3 mil? Maybe?
Shine down. Know my sword. Rain outlines your fate. Here comes the catch. Busted. Grow. Illusion shattered. There is no escape. Rim cutter. Game's up. Fun's over. Committed to memory. Illusion shattered. Let me leave you a breath. No, my fingers are about to get dicey. Gotcha. I didn't recognize. Quietly now. Committed to memory. Shine down. Witness the power of the wild. Here comes the catch. Gotcha. There is no Let me leave you a breath. Know my sword. Rain outlines your fate. Illusion
Couldn't one rotate? Yeah, aware. The blade hyper fridge? True.
burn it. Fulfill our pact. Lolling. Wrath from the sky. Teamwork is strength. Get to work. You two. Time to
These enemies are so shit for Malika. What makes you say that?
Shine down. Things are about to get dicey. Quietly now.
Oh right, I forgot. We're not doing damage. We're not proccing Raiden. Oh, that's fine.
There is no escape.
Yeah, this is a really bad abyss for Hyper Bloom on the first side. It's gonna be good on the second side, though.
Gotcha. Minute to memory. Shine down. Illusion. Witness the power of the what?
What's this gonna write? It's Pupil is pretty easy.
Light it up. Light of the blazing sun. Let's light it up. I'm going to fulfill our pact. Eat lolling, eat
I fucked up, didn't I? Never mind. Never mind, we're vibing, dude. We did not fuck up. We're vibing, dude. I thought I missed my melt, but I didn't. One rotator? I mean, technically it was 2 rotations because we had to break the shield, but yeah. Yo. Shit's pretty good, huh? That was kind of nasty? Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty nasty indeed. How can you break that void shield so fast? N2D, N2D, and 1D spam. Malika solo is enough to break the shield.
Exploration and trials.
What con is Malika? C0.
Adventuring is right up my alley.
Basically, N2D spam, but because Malika has a 5-hit combo and she has the same thing as Risley and Ito, where if she dashes, it doesn't cancel her string. You do your first 2 attacks, and you dash, then attacks 3 and 4, then you dash, then attack 5, then you dash. You just repeat that. Pas vrai, où est ton papa? Dis-moi où est ton papa? Sans même devant lui, oui, c'est ce qui ne va pas. Alright, let's see how it is on the second side. So the potential issue on the second side is that Void Shields don't allow Raiden to proc, so Kuki might be better. As sad as I am to be playing Kuki instead of Raiden. Yeah. I'll do this though.
Everybody stand. Show no mercy. You two.
attack.
Midnight Fantastic. This may hurt a little. Stand with me. I'll settle this. Odds revealed I shall. Wings. Let me read you a verse. Rain outlines your fate. Commit it to memory. Lightning. Grow. My root. Ouchie. Rank.
Does she say ouchie? Did I hallucinate that? Did she fucking say ouchie?
I'll settle this.
Yes, dude, that... Okay, dude. Sure, I guess. I don't think I've ever heard that line before. At least I've never noticed it. Yeah, okay, sure.
Everybody stand, get to work. Lolly, eat Papa.
Okay, why am I not critting a single one of my melts?
Overruled. Teamwork is strict, show no mercy. You two.
Finally got a crit on a melt, that's fucking crazy.
Laid bare.
I'm going in. Get to work. Suffer the wrath. Witness the power of Gugwa. Know my soul. Temple of Wisdom. Yeah. Grow.
Midnight Fen.
This may hurt a little. Our bond is strong. Know my soul. Let me lead you. Committed to memory. Odds revealed. Stand with me. Grow. Wings of darkness. Committed to memory. Ring cutter. This may hurt a little.
Missing crits exactly on melts is kind of funny. Shut up, it's not funny. Fuck you.
Overruled.
Oh, fuck.
Teamwork is true. Show no mercy.
Laid bare.
Let's light it up. Everybody, get to work. Eat Laline, eat Papa.
Alright, yeah, so second sight works pretty damn well. Pretty damn well. Ugh. Hyperloom so free, is there? Alright, I'll be right back. I will be right back.
Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light, and humans are the same. Except we call that light hope. Exploration and trials. Adventuring is right up my alley.
I'm back.
Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light, and humans are the same.
Page business. Oh yeah, there's a new character trailer.
Hear that? Ding-a-ling, ding-a-ling. My silver hairpiece is ringing like a bell. The wind is nice and gentle today. If silver needs to be polished to shine, it only makes sense that we need to keep honing our skills to become as light and swift as a swallow. Hear the frantic ringing of a silver bell? Come find me, okay?
This was too short, dude. What the heck? I like this trailer a lot, though. Musically, it's pretty good. Visually, it's pretty good. I like it. Oblige business. I want to look at this run. The Whale Gaming run. His Stacking Serpent's fine moment. Jesus Christ. Okay, dude. Sure, dude. Dude, that's crazy. Insane. Holy. Man. Holy. Chat, I actually really don't want to do the Ask the Jeff today. So maybe we can do a video on the event instead. Classic. Buddy, I have recorded and posted a video every single day for over a week. Okay? Don't say classic. Okay? I've been doing my best. Alright? Don't say classic, okay? God damn it. Alright, chat, say hi to YouTube. Hello, beautiful people, and welcome! Hi! To a video on the Trail of Behemoths event. The combat event for patch 5.3. As of recording this, there's still a week left to this event. And I have just earlier today, because we finally got the last boss release, I have gotten plat on all 4 of them. And I want to talk about this event because honestly, 1, I really like it, and 2, I think that this is exactly the sort of content that should exist as difficult content. And I want to see more things like this. So let's explain why. Before we get into like what the event consists of, let's explain why stuff like this is like really good, for at least in my eyes, right? So the first thing that you may notice is that I have platinum 1 star, but there's nothing here that says platinum. So getting platinum doesn't get you any additional rewards. Like, none whatsoever. Literally nothing. It's just for the flex. Right? And then on top of that, even getting gold doesn't really matter that much because the rewards that it gives you is basically like the equivalent of less than 10 resin. About 10 resin. 20 resin if you get 2 stars. Alright, it's really not that big of a deal. So, an event like this is an event that like helps introduce people to difficult combat event without making you feel like you're missing out on a lot if your teams aren't strong enough to clear the event yet. It's a sort of event that rewards you for building your character as well, because you get to have the feeling of achievement from successfully obtaining the platinum without having to feel like ass if you can't get it, because you're not missing out on any relevant rewards. But the main reason why this event is something I like a lot is because this is an event that is balanced around C0 5 stars or C6 4 stars at really high investment. Right? You'll notice I have platinumed all 4 of them. But all 4 of them, right, 130. And by the way, in order to get platinum, you need to clear in 130 or less. 130, 125, 128, 129. And honestly, pretty much the only one where I had a bit of wiggle room where I could have cheated out a little bit of additional time was Tulpa. Maybe I could have cheated out like 1 or 2 seconds here. I probably could have cleared Tulpa 10 seconds faster if I played better. But like, this is very much balanced around relatively well invested non-whale characters. But then on top of that, I really like the fact that the difficulty in the event, like, sure, there is something, like, there is the potential DPS check for if you want to get plat, but even if you have the damage to get plat, the difficulty in the event also comes from not dying. These bosses do a lot of damage. Some attacks even go through burst iframes. It forces you to properly interact with the boss mechanic, which I think is really cool. I don't know if I'd like seeing this sort of stuff in Abyss, but for temporary events, fuck, even if there was a permanent event where you get a new boss every week, like, I think this kind of shit is cool. Anyways, that's pretty much it for why I like this event so much. There are still some things that are annoying. Mainly, I don't think I could have gotten plat if I didn't have specific characters on actually every single one of these. I think if I didn't have Maoika, I don't think I would have gotten plat on this. If I didn't have Zhongli, I don't think I would have gotten plat on this. If I didn't have Nahida, I don't think I would have gotten plat on this. And if I didn't have Nevilet or Farina, I don't think I would have gotten plat on this. That, I think, is a bit unfortunate. But, I mean, it's something I've mentioned a bit in the Power Creep video, but at the end of the day, when you're playing a gacha game, you have to you need to have a certain amount of tolerance for content designed to make you pull for specific units. Because if you don't, you'll never survive. Like, that's just a reality you have to accept. Gacha games do that. And it's something they're always gonna do. It sucks. But if they are gonna make content where, like, you need to have a specific unit for it to go well, I'd rather it be content like this, where if you don't have it, you can still get the rewards, and, and even if you do have it, if you don't play very well, you still won't get it. So, now we've got that out of the way, let's go through all of these bosses, their mechanics, and a few tips to help you get yourself your clears in time. Starting with the Legatus Golem, or sorry, starting with the I don't remember what this boss is called. Whatever. The Secret Source Automaton. But yeah, so this boss is pretty damn tanky, and at the start, it has increased resistances.
Off we go. Adventure time.
And then it does this attack, which literally just fucking one-shots you if you get hit by it. It'll one-shot pretty much anyone. Once it's done that attack, it does its pillar attack like this, and you have to climb up the pillars and break them. While it's down, it has significantly decreased resistances, so you can do a good amount of damage. I mean, at least. It then does its one-shot attack again. I kind of fucked up, didn't I? A lot of its attacks do enough damage to one-shot you, by the way. Yeah. Keep in mind, right? Yeah, okay. And then eventually he'll do this attack again. And you can do this. Whenever you break his thing, whenever you break his two pillars, his resistance will go down, like I've already mentioned, but he also takes damage. If you manage to fill up his Night Soul thingy bar here very quickly, it is possible for him to spawn his pillars twice before your 90 seconds are up. So, editors are gonna help with this by like speeding up the...
Everybody stand back. Fulfill our pact. You two. Wrath from the sky. Try and stop me. All right. Let's
We didn't crit. Average Amiga experience. Anyways.
Benny's adventure team. I have.
Oh yeah, also don't trust what the hitbox looks like, because sometimes this happens. Yeah.
Rev the engine.
Yeah. As you can see, right, you can get a second break before the 90 seconds are up. That being said, you're still not going to have enough time to start doing your second rotation after this. And so, what you need to do is you need to reach enough damage that through 3 proper rotations, including 1 when it's down, you do enough damage that getting the additional 2 procs of breaking the things is all of his HP. Yeah, the second time you break his pillars, you do it to get the percent HP damage, not to, not so that you get a rotation without the red thread. So, let's take a look at what a successful run looks like. This is annoying, but it's fine. Hello, past Zajef. Was that the successful run? No, it wasn't, right? Okay. Alright, this was the one. Wait, was it not? No, it was. Okay. So, start by getting your rotations as quickly as possible. Make sure you don't die to the thingies. Do a little bit of additional damage, like this. It's honestly not that much, because by the time the burst goes through here, his resistance has gone up. Because his resistances go way up while he's spawning the pillars. And that generally starts towards the start of your second rotation. It is technically possible to get 2 Mawiko bursts before he gets resistance up, but it's really hard. So I didn't get it there. But still, this additional damage, even through high resistances, is relevant. Because I really just barely had enough damage on this run. And then here, you want to make sure that you get these pillars as quickly as possible, so pre-jumping,
Instead of confining themselves to the heavens,
like this,
God should broaden their horizons
and doing dash, jump, fly, plunge to get the second pillar as quickly as possible is what you want to do. Then I do a second rotation. Well, technically it's the third, but it's the second one that actually deals damage.
follow the light. And humans are the same. Except we call that light hope.
Here, I actually fucked up. I didn't get a melt on my burst. But I looked at its HP and I was like, this is pretty much the amount of damage that we deal when we break the pillar, so I might still have a chance. Made sure to be ready with a bike, pre-jump. And as you can see, with this, we just barely got it in 130. And I thought I had failed, which is, yeah. Yeah, this took us a while. I'd say it was probably the easiest one of the four, though. I'm gonna sneeze. It's the only one of the four I managed to do without using food. All the others, all three others, required food for me to do. Is that true? Did I need food for Tulpa? No, I didn't. Okay, I lied. I was wrong. It was not the easiest one of the three, but still. The hardest part here was not dying. The attacks are scary and they're kind of hard to dodge. Yeah. Next was the Legatus Golem. So, let's explain this boss's mechanics. So, Legatus Golem, start by just vibing. He does an attack that pretty much will never hit you, then never hit you, and then this ball can hit you, so just make sure you don't get hit by it. That was not it. Whatever, it's fine. And then after a few attacks, he'll spawn these... He'll spawn these, like, resonance thingies. You want to break them. And that is going to deal some damage to him. Oh, fuck. I broke them too slow. My bad. I was trying to explain while... Whatever. Breaking them will deal some damage to him and reduce his shield by half of its value. Or half of the maximum value. But as he starts... Oops. As he starts that attack, he will start regenerating a bit of his shield, I believe. Or am I wrong? Oh yeah, he does. So he regenerates a bit of his shield, so make sure you don't... Or you account for that. Every time these pillars send out a shockwave. And then it breaks half the shield and a decent amount of his HP. Now, he does not stay down for very long when you break his shield. While his shield is up, he has really high resistances, and while it's down, he has negative resistances. So, making sure you knock him down as quickly as possible matters. But what matters even more is that he doesn't get up before your damage is done. Because of that, if all you do is focus the shield and try to break it as fast as possible... half of your Mawika charge attack damage here doesn't really go through because it happens after he shields back up. And so what you want to do is you want to make it so that when you break the pillar, it brings his shield to very low HP, but it doesn't kill it. And you can do that by keeping the shield around half HP. Before he does the triple thingy attack. You can get it a little bit below because he's gonna regenerate some shield while he gets his thing. I fucked up. I think it was exactly a half HP there. My bad. Let me do that again.
Solidify.
And here, because the shield is low HP, I get to have my things happen at much better intervals, and I end up being able to get my whole... I think I missed on the last melt because I was a little slow, but almost my whole charge attack thing. While he's down. Now, the main reason why I'm using Zhongli here isn't actually anything that's happened so far. I'll show you why I'm using Zhongli. So we'll do the same start. Because everything we've done so far you can just do with the Claymore attacks, right? We even had to slow ourselves down for the shield breaking here, right? The reason why we want Zhongli is for the next part. I think I just missed my burst. That's fine, I don't want to talk about it. It's because when his shield is low HP, he will start the violin playing attack, and while he's doing that attack, his shield starts regenerating. And if you don't have a good way of doing damage to the shield quickly, you lose a lot of time to this attack. A lot. Right? By the time we shield back or we break his shield, it's already been 90 seconds. So you need to have a way to, as his violin playing starts, get rid of a lot of his shield quickly. Zhongli is a great way to do that. You'll also be able to do it using Navia, if you have her. And I'm sure there are a few other Geo characters that can do it like that. That might have been too much. Whatever. No, I think we'll be fine, just barely. Yeah. I fucked up, but whatever. We just need to show how it works anyways. You're right, I was a little slow at the end, but it is what it is. But that's the basic idea. We can take a look at what a successful run looks like. Could be this one, I think. No. Is it this one? On this boss, I needed to use food. And if you don't have a lot of food and you want to make sure you don't waste it, remember that you can use your food after you down him, because you don't really do any damage before you down him. Okay. So the start, pretty much exactly the same as what we've already done. That specific attack is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. You can immediately start walking towards where the pillars are going to spawn, or the resonance thingies, whatever. I don't know what they're called. Okay, here I eat my food. And again, we get most of our rotation. And you can see here, right? If we missed out on the equivalent of the second half of our first charge attack, we wouldn't have cleared in time. Right? So making sure that we didn't break him with the resonance pillar thingies themselves, but instead kept him at low shield, is what makes the difference in this run. We have 5 seconds of wiggle room, but if he shielded back up, that wouldn't have mattered, right? Like, we stop doing damage once he's shielded. Next, we have the Tulpa. And honestly, this boss was kind of cringe, okay? So, the thing about the Tulpa that really annoyed me is that the hitboxes are kind of weird. And the timing is kind of weird. In a way where it feels like you die during your iframes very often. Xiangling is really, really, really good against the Tulpa. So use her if you have her built. And then other, like, pyro carries in general are also really good. The main, like, mechanic that's different on Tulpa versus the usual Tulpa is the way he spawns his mini Tulpas. Right? Because these guys are fucking tanky, dude. If you just try to break them like this, we didn't even break it in time. It's possible, but it's a lot harder. And this is why Nahida's on the team. Because with Nahida, all you have to do is this. And the Tulpas are dead. That's it. The Tulpas are dead. That's why Nahida's on the team, and honestly, yeah. Use Nahida if you have her. It trivializes the mechanic, pretty much, yeah. She's also a Catalyst user with an EM buff, so you can give her TDDS plus, like, you use her burst, and that ends up being a pretty big buff, right? Where... right? Or Failing is hitting for 31k without her. And 42k with her. Yeah, the biggest upside of Nahida is that you don't have to go target the mini tulpas. You use her E once, and then you keep targeting the big tulpa, and they're gone. You don't have to waste time trying to break those shields. That's the first mechanic that's different between this tulpa and normal tulpa. The second one is the shield. So at around 50 seconds, a little bit before 50 seconds, assuming that you're doing the stuff normally. And so, okay, sorry. He'll spawn his first wave very early into you beginning the fight. He'll then spawn the second wave after a little bit over 20 seconds. And then a little bit before 50 seconds, right, he'll spawn his third wave, and he's gonna get a shield. This shield is very tanky, and vape and melt reactions, but I guess in this case only vape reactions, don't do anything to it. Or rather, they don't increase damage. It's as if you were not reacting. You want to break that as quickly as possible. There is one upside to the shield, and that's that it resets your cooldowns and refunds your energy on all of your characters. What that means is that characters like Arlecchino can end up getting a lot of additional Bond of Life by doing 2 E's. And characters like Xiangling can end up doing a lot more damage by getting 2 Pyronados. This is why this is the team that I've been using. So let's show in practice how that works.
I see everything. Let's light it up. Off we go.
What? I did not realize my Nahida E didn't hit that one. That's a skill issue. fucked it up. I guess I can show the mechanic by using the successful clear instead. Not the successful. But yeah, like I mentioned earlier, Tulpa is arguably the one that gives you the most wiggle room if you have Nahida. But yeah, so here, just start the rotation normally, get Nahida's buffs on Xiangling. Make sure you break the mini Tulpas. And on Arlecchino here, you don't care that much about getting the perfect combos, because Tulpa always has a Hydro Aura, so you're never gonna accidentally get a Pyro Aura and start not vaping. So it's not that big of a deal if you don't do the optimal combos. And his attacks hurt a lot, so you want to focus a lot more on dodging. Also, when he does his multi-hit combo, where the last hit is an attack where he slams down on the ground like this, they have added an aftershock hit that does not target in the middle, which is why, as you can see here, right, I frame the first hit here, the second hit, and then the third slam down, I frame it, and then run in the middle here so you don't have to try to iframe the aftershock here. Yeah. Here, the main thing I'm focusing on is making sure that I use my Xiangling exactly as it comes off cooldown, by swapping into her and waiting on her and making sure I have the energy. If I do that, my the mini Tulpas will spawn right after that,
I can't promise you'll like what you see.
which helps line up the timing. But also it lines things up for the third rotation. Alright, so we help line up the timing here. Mini Tulpa, or sorry, we use our burst as soon as it's off cooldown, and just like that, we reach the right before 50 seconds when he resets our cooldowns, and we can get a second Xiangling burst. After that, we get our Bond of Life, we go back to Nahida, make sure we break the mini Tulpas, back to Arlecchino, and we start vibing. We reapply a skill and re-get our Bond of Life immediately, just so that we get maxed out Bond of Life.
You wish to report?
And thanks to that, we just barely managed to break the shield before his shield phase is over. And when you break the shield, it deals a lot of damage to him. Effectively, if you don't break the shield, then you just don't break it and nothing happens. But if you do break the shield, all the damage that you dealt to the shield is now dealt to him. So you get like over 20% of his HP down just like that. And as you can see, right, we have a lot of wiggle room for the time here. It's pretty easy to do it in time. It ended up being a lot tighter than I needed to be because I fucking died like an idiot.
I can't promise you'll like what you see.
I even died on Arlecchino at the same time as the Tulpa did. But we got it. And finally, the last day, which is probably the worst of the 4 bosses, not in terms of difficulty, just in terms of fun. This boss is honestly kind of boring. It's like new mechanics are kind of just not very fun. But yeah, so Crab always has really high resistances while it's shielded up. So you really want to break the shield, so you want to use Hydro units. And the shield is very, 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 very tanky.
The tides beckon.
Anyways, after a little bit, he goes down like this. And he spawns these thingies, and if you don't break them in time, you die. And I believe this attack goes through iframes. Let me just double check. He did it so early. The fuck was that all about? Yeah. So this attack goes through iframes. So you absolutely need to break these thingies. On top of that, breaking them takes a lot out of the shield. So not only do you have to in order to avoid dying, but it also significantly helps you clear in time. The best way to set it up is to use either Kazuha or Sucrose's burst right as they're about to spawn, because the AoE swirl is pretty much going to take care of it by itself. As you can see, we now have the shield over halfway down. He then spawns some lava here. If you stand in the lava, it heals him, so try not to stand in the lava. That's something I did not realize until I got my plat. And while he's doing that, he also regenerates his shield. But once you finally break the shield, you just try to kill it in time. Don't do that. Anyways, it's honestly a very straightforward boss. There's not really much to say. It's really just a matter of making sure you have enough damage. I wasn't able to do this one without food either. Small reminder that the Nevilette team with Farina is arguably the team that benefits the most from food in the game. Because you cannot use multiple food items of the same type.
I see the value in my own work.
Which means that usually you can only have one food item that increases your damage and one potion that increases your damage.
To take pride in fulfilling my duties.
That being said, items that boost your defensive stats aren't considered to be offensive food items, which means you can use an item, or you can use a food that increases your HP and a food that increases your crit at the same time. So effectively, you can just get more from food on HP scalars than you can from on attack scalars. On top of that, Nevilette and Farina are both Hydro HP scalars, which means both of them get increased by your Hydro potion, your HP potion, and your crit potion. Okay, alright, so get some max HP food. Some crit food. And some Hydro potion that I used ahead of time. Yeah. Yeah, here after a little bit of experimenting, I figured that I had time to do EQ in one charge attack before my Kazuha burst. And I would get the thing to happen at the right time. And then it's just a matter of continuously dealing damage. Unless you have like a giga invested Neuvillette, you probably don't have enough damage to kill it if the only relevant damage happens while it's downed. So doing damage while it's shielded is still a pretty big deal. But yeah, here, like I said, I didn't realize at the time that standing in the lava heals him, so I was just healing him the whole time, like an idiot. But we still got it. We still got it in time. One thing to potentially be careful about is if you're using Kazuha, you want to get self-pyro infusion or self-pyro absorption so that you get one more stack on Neuvillette. And if you swap into him and use E2 quickly, you might use it before the lava or whatever off-field, like whatever things are on the ground apply pyro to you. Which is why when I swap to Kazuha here, I wait a little bit, I do a dash before I use my E. Yeah, that helps us a lot. Because the stock lasts 30 seconds, you don't need to do it every time, but still. Yeah, obviously this doesn't matter if you have C1 Neuvillette. And here again is just a matter of getting as much damage out as quickly as possible. I almost fucking died to that. Refresh your buffs as much as possible. And here, he even had time to shield back up, but that damage here was just barely enough to kill him. And yeah, that was the last boss. So overall, I really like this event. What is this? The heck is this? Oh, that's friends, I see. Based. But yeah. I might end up trying to see if I can still get platinum in co-op with other people. This is the sort of event that's really fun because you actually have a chance to die. It's not just a DPS check. Obviously there is a DPS check still, but the actual danger of dying has made this a lot more fun. Despite this enemy being kind of cringe with its hitboxes, and this enemy being kind of cringe with its with your ability to iframe its attacks, I do like when you actually have to dodge, otherwise you just fucking die. It's nice. It feels rewarding when you clear it. But yeah, that pretty much does it for this video. I really enjoyed this event. I hope they keep giving us more like this. It's probably my favorite type of event. And yeah, hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned a thing or two. Hope you will be able to achieve platinum or at least gold. If your account isn't quite at the investment to reach plat. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, YouTube. Anyways. Will there be a Risley Zajef? I don't know, dude. Have the banners for next patch been confirmed? I don't think so. Oh, speaking of next patch, apparently there's been Yume Mizuki buffs. Is that true? Another round of buffs? Are they big? Wait, that's not new.
Instead of confining themselves to the heavens, God should broaden
That's not
the
new.
horizons of
What?
the world below.
What? I got fucking baited. What the hell is that all about? Dude. Anyways, chat. Type balls if you're happy about the, I guess, the old now Yume Mizuki buffs. They're nice buffs. Is Yume Mizuki decent after the last buffs? It depends on what your benchmark for decent is. Like, I'd say that before Yume Mizuki's buffs, I would have probably still rather playing Heizo over Yume Mizuki in teams. Now, I would rather play Yume Mizuki over Heizo. They hit 3 times faster. Yume Mizuki. 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 Sorry. Is that a B? That's crazy, dude. Is there even anything else I want to do today? Did you watch the TGS video on Power Creep? We could watch that tomorrow. By the way, chat, how do you feel about the fact that I've been streaming consistently at the same time for the past, like, week? Is that something you've noticed? Is that something you appreciate? Is that something you don't care about? Nice, but also concerned at sleep schedule. Bro, starting work at 8 a.m. is a normal thing. It shouldn't make you concerned about my sleep schedule. concerned he's going to work at 8 a.m. Waking up with a sunrise, true. Isn't sunrise at like 11 a.m. for you? No, what? Buddy, I live in Quebec, not like fucking Greenland. Like, buddy. But it's not 8 a.m. surely. Do you think the sun gets up later than 8 a.m.? The sun gets up pretty early. Anyways, I think that's actually just gonna be it for today. Let's post our video that I wanted to post, which is the banner review. So as usual, if you can find it through YouTube directly, it helps more with the algorithm. But if you're too lazy, I understand. The video has been posted. Here is the link, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye!